Welcome, everybody. This is Dr. D from Food Alchemy Network. I want to welcome you again to Women's Circle, the door of many colors. Last week we talked to an expat from Colombia by the name of Monica, and this week we'll talk about expats that are as well in peace. And we're going to give some. I was waiting for a video to download, so maybe next during the week I'll upload this video that I with my friend. She's from Thailand. She's from the UK. She lives in Thailand right now, and she'll be going to Canada. And she shared experience of being an expat, why she chose to do that. So please stay tuned for that. And I want to let you know, Food Alchemy Network is a metaphysical channel. We have shows each week. On Monday, we have Tea with Ori, where he talks about many subjects and viewpoints of the world regarding religion, regarding helping people and one another. So you want to stay tuned for that. Then this week we have Angelic Whispers with Dr. Ron Bates. He talks about angels, your guides, getting to know how to get better and with them and communication. So you have better communication skills with them. So you want to stay tuned with that. And that's Thursday at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I said that. Ori's Monday at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time and 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that's very important. And Friday, we will be airing a new show, and it's like put your feet at the table. And this is a show with Corey and myself. He was on my show when men gather last week on Tuesday. When men gather, how to begin the healing. And your response was so great that we decided to bring him back and have his show on Friday. Now his show will be at 5 o'clock on Friday, Standard Time, 8 p.m. And Saturday, this is our block for Women of the Circle. We circle the door of many colors with 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and that is 6 p.m. Standard Time. Now, this show, we talk about everything that women go through. We talk about calls. We talk about how to begin the healing, how to change your love, some career choices. This week, today, we're going to talk about expats, how it can help you if you want to become expat. What are some things you can do about being an expat? How to acclimate once you're there and you're new, and you're no longer considered an expat, actually a citizen, and how does that look for you? Since I've been on both spectrums, I get the win because I've been there, been an expat, and had all the wonderful experience. So, without further ado, I do want to play one. So here we go. With our commercial today. No, I'm on my. Okay, I'm sorry, you guys. I don't know what's happening. I got to say, I got fixed, and evidently it's still not doing what I needed to do. So we just begin, and I guess there's supposed to be any commercials. Maybe that's a good thing. Not, I don't know. So want to introduce Audrey Lee and Caroline Barnes. So Audrey is in Oregon right now, correct? Did I say it right? You're in Oregon. I can
I can't hear her.
I know I can't hear you.
Can you hear me?
There's no. I can hear you great now. Oh, we'll go to Caroline. I'm going to figure out what's going on with my love. Okay. We're going to welcome Caroline, who is in Belize right now. So,
Hi. Um, I don't know if it's the connection, but you keep coming in and out. It's like it's garbled and it keeps missing bits. So I can kind of follow what you're saying by guesswork mostly.
Oh my gosh. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, the chat box.
Chat box, okay.
Private box. Okay. Okay.
Okay, so you want me to introduce myself?
Yes, ma'am.
Or
can you hear me now?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Yes.
You can hear me? Yeah. Okay, good. Yes. All right. Okay, so yeah, I'm Caroline, and I have lived in Belize in Central America for 10 years now. Previously to that, I was living in the States, in Phoenix, for 20 years. Before that, I was in California for 3 years. And all of that time, I was an expat because I'm from England originally. I'm a Brit. So I've been an expat now for a total of 33 years. So did you want me to talk about moving to Belize?
Let's talk about moving to let's talk about moving to Arizona first. What brought you from the UK to Arizona?
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't move straight from the UK to Arizona. We're going back over 30 odd years. We're going back to the 1970s, actually, when I first went to the States from the UK. And I went back and forth for a number of times, mainly because I was a member of a cult, inverted commas, and we went back and forth quite a lot because we were sent on our missions to various places. So that was my first experience of the States, and my very first experience, I have to say, I was I was so homesick. I literally felt sick. It wasn't easy, but then by the time I'd gone back and forth a number of times, it got a lot easier, and then I was faced with the situation that everybody who leaves one place and goes to another is is confronted by. And you first leave and you're desperately homesick, and you go back after a year or so, or however long it is, and then you can't go back to the same place you were in before because it's not there anymore. So it's, what you thought you missed, you can no longer find it when you go back. It's not the same. And that's what I experienced. You disappeared there. I hope you could still hear me.
I'm good. I'm good. I mean, can
Okay.
you hear me now? See, the
I
thing
could
is
hear.
that, okay. See, the
Yeah.
internet is going in and out. So maybe if I take this off, this probably be a little bit better. It's just I
Hmm.
didn't want people to hear a bad echo.
Oh, I
I'm
don't
having.
have an echo here.
Okay.
Oh,
So
now
I'm
I
gonna
do.
go
Now
ahead
I
and
do.
sit down to wall because walls here. So, but it sounds better, so I'll know what's going on. So
Hmm.
know that you moved. So what drew you to Belize? Like what stood out that okay, I want to settle here at least. I want to make it home. I
Well, yeah, it it wasn't the way most people do it. You're frozen. Your screen is frozen. You're not moving. I can't hear a thing from you. So I don't know. I'll just keep on talking then. I had lived in Phoenix for 20 years, and I was getting older, of course, and I was looking for a place to live that wasn't so expensive. It was cheaper to live because the pension I have is very small, and even here in Belize, it doesn't cover all my living costs, but it goes an awful lot further than it would if I was anywhere else. So I was then at that point I was looking for places to move to. I was almost 60 then, and I didn't speak a word of Spanish. And at that age, and certainly now, 10 years later, learning a language is not really a possibility. Might be for some people, but for most of us, that part of the brain has shut down long ago. So there's only one English speaking country in Central and South America, and that is Belize. And the reason why that is because it was formerly British Honduras. So it was a British colony. And so the official language here is English, even though a lot of Spanish is spoken and also Creole is spoken. But everybody learns English in school. So that's basically really the reason why I chose Belize to move to. I saw it was a very small little country, a population of only 300,000. And, it has some great things going for it. There's a barrier reef. It's the second largest barrier reef in the world off the coast of Belize. We have incredible Mayan sites here that are gradually being dug. Some long been dug for a long time. Some are still being dug by students who come down every year between May and August and continue digging these huge Mayan sites, some of which have barely been touched even now. And it's a tropical climate. That was very important to me. I'd lived in Phoenix for 20 years and I love the heat. So I didn't want to be moving to anywhere cold. So
Right.
it was the place for me to come to in my circumstances at the time. And I've been here 10 years now. So
Wow. So now that
it, it,
you're, I say, a seasoned veteran of being there for 10 years, what do you find that you do different that you didn't?
what would you cut out there? What's the question? What would I have done different looking
No,
back on
what
it?
do you do when you from when you first came there? Are you doing something different than you did when you got there 10 years ago? Like how you
Um,
live?
no, actually, very much the same. I'm a massage therapist, and I'm still doing massage therapy. So yeah, I also I'm looking right now because I did some of when I first came to Belize, the first 2-3 years, I did do some English tutoring, mainly for Chinese people, Chinese little girls actually. And I was just speaking to one of my ex-students, my previous students went back to Taiwan. She's now 25. And I was tutoring her for about a year. And she's Taiwan now. She works as a teacher's assistant at the American school in Taiwan. And because of lockdown, which really took a heavy swipe on my income. No more tourists. I mean, they're only just starting to come back now, and that's more than a year. It's been really hard here in Belize. I mean, the whole source of money for this country is tourism, and so many resorts have closed down. People have lost their jobs. There's no tour guides. I mean, it's been really tough, and it hit me pretty hard too. And so I'm actually looking into doing some more English tutoring, probably online,
Okay.
to help to supplement my income. So
Right.
my yeah,
So do you have a TSL license or what is it? TEFOL? It's all kinds of different.
um, actually no, it was all word of mouth here in Belize. I do know English very well, and I can teach it. So I'm going to see if I can find some people who need some extra tutoring in English. Again, I quit doing it mainly because my massage business got busy enough that it was taking all my time and energy, and it was also providing me with enough to live on, which it's not doing now. So I might have
Right.
to go back to tutoring.
Right, right. That makes sense, that
Mm, yeah. If a person who
the
has, sorry, I can't, you're cutting out all the time. I can't hear you. I'm sorry. Um, if somebody has a full pension, they'd have no difficulty living here in Belize. You can live quite well on 2,000 Belize dollars a month. So if you have 2,000 US or more, you can live very, very well here with no problems at all. Um, I'm afraid you're frozen again. So anyway, yeah, moving to Belize. It's if you want to get out of the rat race, if you want to get out from under all that constant pressure, to conform, to, look good, to look like you're succeeding even if you're not, and all that stuff. If you want to get out from under that, it, moving to somewhere like Belize is a very good option. And like I say, if you have a full pension, it's not an issue. Money would not be an issue at all. Um, $1 translates into $2 Belize. So if you are, if you a pension coming in, she's language here. On the other hand, if you are very attached to things like big box stores or fast food chains or cinemas, Belize wouldn't be for you because there are none of those things here. In the whole country, there is no cinema, there is not one fast food chain, and there are 0 big box stores here. So you really need to know what you want from life, and if that's it, then Belize is a very good place for you to be. Hello? Dee's disappeared, and I can't hear you either, so I'm not sure what's happening at the moment. I think you sent me a message on Facebook, so I'm just going to go over there and check it out. Right.
I can get on, but it's still unstable.
You said you can get on?
I can get on, but it's saying the internet is unstable.
No problem. Just wanted to be sure because the system was indicating that the modem's back online. So I am going to send the signal to the modem. The devices or the device that you're currently using, is it Wi-Fi connected or hardwired?
It's hardwired connected.